A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to Obinna Show Live. Another interesting week. It has just started. Last night was a special night. We did the Marwa Awards, and it was an amazing event that was awarding Luo artists or artists in the Luo music space. And we are hoping to continue growing and becoming better sooner or later with the support of few fans and investors, of course. All the dignitaries who came through, all the artists who came through, asanteni sana. However, next time, let's try and keep time, okay? Yeah, you cannot be an artist. You want to be awarded, and then you come late after the chief guest. It was a little bit, yeah, I know you know what I'm talking. It's come from a good part of my heart, but let's just show that we actually intend to be there, so that you pass by the red carpet, you're interviewed, you sit down, then the event begins. Si katikati, ndio sasa mumeingia. Wengi wenyu waliingia your time, but I know next time we'll do better. This episode is going to be a very interesting episode to start the week with. Sikei tuko sawa? Kila kitu iko sawa? So we are coming live to you from Samaki. It is on Otile Road. If you're looking for seafood, unataka kupeleka mtu mali pa Bombay, sasa tumekuja mali, hapa ni class. Unacheki venye hata set iko ni nini? The food that you eat here, si chakula unapata mtaani ni nini. Unataka kumsurprise kidogo. It's a birthday. It is an anniversary. It is a special occasion, and you want to put a mark or to leave a mark in their heart. This is the place you bring them to. Samaki. Sike, umeniekea squeeze back kwenye screen? Hiyo ndo namba yao. If you want to order live, wanakuletea pia nyumbani kwako. Ama you want to book space, pia because usiingie tu nde. But you can come through. But you want to book space for a couple of people. You come through and chill over here. They have a bar and they have a kitchen. Unaweza kula lunch, dinner, na pia unaweza piga kakinywaji hivi. Unapitia hapa Samaki. The number is on the screen if you want to order. Pia wana deliver. This episode is going to be special for two reasons. One is because we are beginning a new dawn. Let me use that word because it's on a new location. Episode 1 on Samaki. This is now our home. Allow me to thank Miale 72 Lounge so much for accommodating us for that while. Accommodating us, we really appreciate. And we'll still come back as well if time and other conversations allow, and many other places that we'll go to. Miale, asanteni sana. You guys are still our family. Na bado tuko pamoja. But now we are here at Samaki. Secondly, the gentleman I'm interviewing in this episode, I've known him for a while. We've not been very close because when nikikutana naye anakuanga very professional. Hello Obinna, usiponipatia milioni 3 tukuji. I've always known him to be very serious, and then anakuanga amedress in a fire way. A couple of days ago, he went online and said nobody can dress better than him, and he's here. Ajipiganie, sindio. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I introduce to you Don Noriega himself.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Ni aje, bro?
Asante sana.
Uko fiti?
Kabisa.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. Kazi?
Yeah. Kazi shughuli.
Kama kawaida.
Last time I saw you in person, I was at Kiss.
Yeah.
You had brought Lexus for an interview.
Yeah.
And I think I did a TikTok challenge with Lexus.
Yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time. And then nikakuona 3 days ago. Ni 3 ama ni 2?
It depends, 2-3 days.
Ukisema hakuna mtu anavaa kukushinda, ukasema kama ni kupiga luku, wewe ndio sasa ni baba yao.
Okay.
So I saw you there. Nikasema, okay, I have to reach out to you. We have a conversation. About a week ago, I hosted Otile Brown.
Okay.
I believe he's a good friend of yours and a business partner. And we spoke about a lot of things from the artist perspective.
Yeah.
So I would really love us to also sit down with you and shed light from the management perspective.
Yeah.
Because he spoke as an artist.
Yeah.
But now you helped Otile get to a certain level. He also said the same. And you guys, he said he taught you a few things. And mukajifunza pamoja kupiga maluku nini mulikuwa. You have the eye for maluku.
Yeah.
And then mukafika semu.
Yeah.
So as one of the most accomplished managers in the game, that is why you're here.
Asante.
Let's talk about the industry.
Yeah.
Let's talk about music, and let's talk about entertainment as a whole. Let's talk about the artists themselves, and then now let's talk about the managers
and the business side.
And the business side of everything.
Yeah.
But before tufike huko,
tuanze
na mavazi.
Yeah.
Hii ni corduroy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Umepata vizuri, bro.
ni corduroy?
Yeah.
Nakumbuka kidogo niliona kitu kama ni corduroy back in the day, but nilikuwa na so ini corduroy.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to dress like this today?
I think actually this is the first time I'm wearing this suit, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so I was just going through my closet and
Okay.
I thought this is the best outfit for the interview because, like I said, when I put my statement out there and I said no one dresses better than me in Kenya, is for this kind of a reason.
Okay.
Tell me when you saw somebody dressed in a corduroy and looking this, sharp and
Okay.
dapper like this.
Okay.
So people are used to just like the normal, basic stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And when I put that statement, I specifically said in regards to the quality, because everybody can rock a suit.
Okay.
But I'm talking about three things, the fit and the fabric.
Okay.
How when you rock that suit or whatever outfit you're rocking, the way it fits and drape your body, okay. And also just the quality of the material.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sasa umesema watu wanavanga tu lakini wewe ukivaa inakutosha, unatokelezea.
Yeah, na sio mimi nasema, hao ndo wananisema.
Oh. And you believe there's nobody in Kenya who dresses better than you?
Yeah. I don't think this is. I'm gonna correct my statement. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say this.
Okay.
The reason why I say that statement is because I've never found somebody who inspired me in Kenya to dress, in any way.
Yeah,
I've never met anybody who I'd look at them and I'd be like, this is a nice combination. I want to try this. But I'll give credit where it's due.
Okay.
If I look at, let's say, Mheshimiwa Joho,
Okay.
that's somebody who I can say anava vizuri.
Okay.
Kwa sababu
but akona pesa bwana. Hata mimi ukinipea pesa ya Josi mtaona tu.
So Joho, yeah. And then mostly it's because like if you look at his like the timepieces that he has.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And like for me, I just got my first, serious timepiece.
Which one?
Just to celebrate my record label, the RKC first year anniversary.
Okay.
And it's a Rolex date just. Yeah.
Are you wearing today?
No, I didn't have it because it doesn't go with the outfit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
like I said, this is when I look at Joe, he has some crazy timepieces. He has like the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711. He has some APs, some Rolexes, and even I think an RM.
Okay.
So when I put that statement, I knew people were gonna come at me.
Okay.
But then also the most important thing was not to like brag, but it was just me trying to like start a conversation on branding and image, because I feel like a lot of people don't care about that part. If you look at our entertainment industry, most artists don't really care about the image. Yet, if you really understand the music business or even the entertainment in general, the bigger percentage of success is based on your brand. Okay. That's why you can be the most talented person in this world. You can sing crazy, but if you don't have like a proper brand, you can't. You'll just do a few things, but you're not gonna get it to the upper echelon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and then people can take it however they want to take it, really, because like I said, if you look at the comments, people are just saying, we don't care about who dresses what and what, and I know that. I don't even care what people dress in, but if you're an entertainer, if you're a celebrity, if you're somebody who is in the public eye, you should care. So this is specifically just to entertainers. We want, you see that time you're Prezo? Okay. Prezo you see him anywhere and you're starstruck. I don't remember the last time I was starstruck, bro. And I've met a lot of artists.
Hey, let me pause you for a minute. Yeah. I want us to discuss maybe 3 different branches of, let's say, subtopics of this conversation. One, what if the way those artists look, let's use rugged, what if that is their brand? and that is how they prefer it.
Yeah.
For example, you never meet Major looking like this.
Yeah.
But he loves the way he dresses, and that's the way he recognizes and identifies.
Yeah.
Remember Had the Band before they got reborn?
Yeah.
That was Had the Band. Like, you'd see them, they had the rustic feel.
Yeah.
What if that's their brand first? Secondly, for an artist to dress and appear in a certain way, like you've mentioned that Joho dresses amazingly and he has some serious timepieces because he has the financial muscle to buy. We know the way art pays. You are a manager, bro. You know wasanii venye wanalipwa. So will you pay rent,
Yeah.
fuel your car, or pay your livelihood? Ama rock an RM, Ama get a Patek, Ama get a Rolex, you see, Ama get a gold chain. Because I'm thinking, if I can afford silver, bro, I rock silver because it's what I can afford. I'm like, how much is the gold? I'm like, well, will I pay school fees gold? No, let me go for the silver. So you settle with the space where you're comfortable with. So that's the other subtopic. So one, what if that's their brand, how they identify? Secondly, they can't afford it. Then thirdly, you've said you've not met any other person who challenges you. So let's start from here.
Inspired.
Inspires you.
Yeah.
Otile does not inspire you. Otile upiga luku. Personally, you and Otile, you guys used to dress. I even told Otile, I used to look at this. I'm like, oh, I can balance this and this. I go to my closet. I'm like, okay. I try to balance a few things. There's Robert Burale. His suits, the way he rocks them, I'm like, oh, so this you can do and a couple of other people as well.
Yeah.
So for you, Otile does not make the cut for inspiration to you.
That's not exactly what I meant. Me and Otile were together like 24/7.
Okay.
So that's because we learned like a lot from each other. So there's ideas I'd pick from him, and some he could pick from me. So Otile is different, but I'm talking about people outside my circle now.
Burale.
Who? I've never met Burale.
You've seen him online.
Yeah, but I don't want to judge just because I'm looking. I want to see. Sometimes this is what I realize. Like the times where like what you see is probably not what it is.
Sema iko edited.
Sema
Burale amepiga filter.
Not really.
Haya, Sonko.
Mike Sonko.
Sonko akona bana wewe unaona ile closet ya Sonko?
Hatari.
Mbaya bro. Sonko akona manguo. Yo fungua hivi sasa hivi niko like si niweke kwa hii closet ya Sonko for 1 hour nimpange hivi. Akigeuka hivi Sonko apigi luku.
Pia kuna there is what we call style, yeah? So for me to be inspired, it has to be in line with my style. So Sonko, I can't really talk about him because that's not my kind of style.
Magucci na Louis.
No, it's also mambo yangu. I'm more of I'm more of a simple but classy, gentleman sort of a style. So I don't have to wear like designer just to express myself.
No one shouting designer.
Nah,
LV, bro.
No, that's
Louis Vuitton.
No, that's too much.
Okay,
that's too
so
much.
let's leave this sub-branch. Now let's come back to the identity and the budget.
Yeah.
Make me understand. Because you're saying, as an artist, you have to dress in a certain way. But bro, I can't afford, because first of all, I can't even afford to do a decent music video and a decent audio and pay decent vixens. And then you're telling me I need to dress like you. Bro, you guys had a meal plus.
Yeah, I'm not saying you dress like me, yeah? Everybody has to be themselves. I'm me because, I have to be myself. And you need to be you. And you raised a valid point when you say this is how your brand is. So if you feel that's how your brand is, then that's fine. You do you, and I respect that. But I just said that probably did not inspire me. So I'm talking about me. But you want to do you. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is we have to focus on, the image. Because, the image is what, brings the business. Image plus the talent equals a brand. And that's what we package, then we sell it to, to the masses.
Okay.
So either way, whichever, you say that's your brand, then that's your image. But you got to have something at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Budget?
Budget, yote ile.
Watu wajinyonge juu ya luku.
Not really.
Tukufe juu ya kupiga luku.
No. I mean, just, they say cut your coat according to your cloth. So, kama unafika, like I said, for me, I'm somebody who's very detailed when it comes to like, you know, the whole like style aspect.
Okay.
I wanted to buy, or rather own like a really nice timepiece for a while, maybe let's say 7 years ago. I wanted to get a nice proper, you know, timepiece.
Okay.
But you see, in that period of 7 years, I was not able to buy it because obviously the budget,
Okay.
it was way out of my budget.
Okay.
But you see, I didn't have to force it. I just had to do what I had to do. I didn't rock any timepieces for a while, you understand? But then when it was time for me to acquire, then you know, I just got it. So sometimes you just cut your coat according to your cloth.
How much is the timepiece?
$25,000. Yeah.
Umesema umeiwacha wapi? Uti. Sasa dola inachezea?
But you see, this is the thing, yeah?
Yeah.
For somebody like me, when I buy such a timepiece, it's not really about the amount that I'm, you know, because you see, a nice timepiece is also an investment.
Okay.
If you really understand, you know, and you pay attention to the watch industry, yeah?
Okay.
If you buy a really nice timepiece, it's an investment because most of these timepieces appreciate in value. And then also for me, like I said, the timepiece is a milestone, sort of a, you know, a mark.
Okay.
This is me celebrating RKC record label, turning, you know, 1 year old. This has always been a dream of mine since I was, you know, in primary school.
Okay.
I have my very good friend there, Ansbert, who we go way back in primary school. So he'll tell you for a fact, anything that, you know, Noriega Don self has ever achieved was, you know, something I dreamt about it when I was, you know, way back in primary school.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not about the money really. And then also, usinunue vitu alafu tena vitu zingine zikwame. So lazima ujipange. Yeah.
But I thought that the was it the Lexus?
Yeah.
I thought that was a celebration for the record label.
No, the Lexus now, the Lexus LX570 was, it was, I feel like it was kind of petty in a way. The reason why, like, I bought the Lexus.
Oh, people buy Lexus out of pettiness.
No, for me.
I want to be petty too.
No, for me, like, number one, I'll say, the president, you know, Ruto, His Excellency,
Yeah.
he inspired me to buy the Lexus. I don't think there's anybody in Kenya who, like, has bought a Lexus if you didn't see it first from the president. So when, and then I've never been the type to, like, want, like, big cars.
Okay.
I'm always, you know, a sports car sort of a person.
Okay.
I like me, like, a nice Lamborghini Aventador. I like a nice Mercedes Benz.
Guys are dropping names. Wewe
Yeah.
mnajua hiyo ni gani? Hawa ni wa Probox.
Yeah.
Tawapanga, tawaonyesha.
Yeah, but you know, when the president first, you know, won I think the presidency,
Yeah.
and then he came through in the black SUV, and I looked at it and I was like, if I was dressed like in a nice proper suit and I'm just coming out of it, I would just look good on that thing. So, and then also my ex, who was kind of like my fiance, I just saw some news like, you know, she kind of got married. And that's what I'm saying, it was just some...
So you bought an LX570 because your ex has been married?
Not really, there was,
That's petty.
there was so much going on.
Hiyo ni hiyo tu. Umeleta President Ruto nini. It has nothing to do with President Ruto. Just say you saw that your ex has moved on. Na ukakasirika. You decided to burn money.
But also, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
the trajectory of my business and
Okay.
where I want to scale it to, I just needed to have an SUV because, like I said, I always have like a sports car.
Okay.
So it was a time where now I needed to have, like, you know, a variety of cars, because, you know, there are places where if I go, I know for a fact I'm gonna lock in proper business if I present myself in a certain way, which actually works. I've met, you know, like serious politicians who I would have never done business with, just because, you know, of things that to somebody else will not make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't really more about the pettiness, but that was in that period of time also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
in order
much.
for the Rolly and the Lexus.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned something about the talent and the management.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I want us to delve into that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase it this way. Otile said he discovered you. He polished you. Would you give Otile his flowers and go like, yeah, without this guy, I would not be Noriega right now? Would you?
Mm-hmm.
You would, right? Cool. Then later when I got to know you, I knew as Otile's manager, because anytime I knew Otile before you. However, when I would reach to Otile, yo, bro, I have this gig, you tell me, talk to Nori. Then I'll come to you, give me some ridiculous amounts of money. I'm just like, sasa milioni tatu natoa wapi? Like, well, see, nichukue 500. Ah, no,
Yeah.
bro, you can't do it. I'm like, many times I reach out. It was a little bit. So somehow, I believe you also shaped Otile's career to some. Do you also believe that?
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
What is the percentages? Artist management, is it 50-50? Artist puts in the work, the manager puts in the work. Is it 90-10? What are the percentages? And
I think just to answer your question, I'm going to start from the top. You said Otile discovered me, polished me, da-da-da-da. Of course, props to Otile.
yeah,
One thing I'm forever grateful is, you know, and I usually tell a lot of people when they ask me, what is that one thing that you take from just you and Otile working together? The thing I tell people is, for me, I'm so 100% grateful of the opportunity he gave me. It's not about anything monetary. It's not about the success that we achieved together, you know, while working together. For me, I believe opportunity is everything. A lot of people can achieve so much, but they just don't have the opportunity. So I'm very much, you know, grateful to Otile for giving me an opportunity, because he believed in me when, you know, I was not even a manager, you know, for lack of a better word. And also he was also starting. So it's kind of like a match made in heaven. And I feel like if ever we were going to talk about, let's say, top things that, you know, the entertainment industry was like a loss in a way,
okay.
Otile Brown and Noriega Don parting ways was definitely
As a loss to the
a
industry.
loss to the industry, because me and him, we did things that
Nobody else
I don't
was
think
doing.
any artist or management had, or, you know, our way of, you know, thinking and just, you know, structuring the business and looking at, you know, how to structure all these deals.
Yeah.
We had a different approach, and for that, you know, it was really good. And also for me, you know, like I said, I brought like a lot of, you know, changes in the brand,
Yeah.
and I don't have to, like, you know, kujipiga kifua. I don't have to, like, you know, speak. Everybody who I've ever worked with knows what I brought to the table. People understand, you know, the kind of direction, you know, I wanted for the brand. You know, the promoters, corporate entities, you know, sponsors, the fans, everybody knew the, you know, the importance of, you know, us just being, you know, Otile as management. Yes.
What's the percentages that people put in?
Percentages, I'm not gonna lie, you cannot talk about percentages directly, because you see, it's about just finding that balance. It doesn't matter whether this person brings 50%, this 50, or maybe 70, 20. It's about how you guys come in together and you work together for a common goal.
No, what I mean is this. You have an amazingly talented artist.
Yeah. Okay.
If they have a weak manager, will they make it? Or if you have a decently talented artist, but they have an amazing manager, who will be the odds to succeed? Who's most likely to succeed?
So this, you see, you can't talk about weak talent and a proper management.
I said
and-
decently. Let's
Yeah.
not say weak.
So let's not
Decent
talk
talent.
about weak. But if we talk about, let's just talk about talent in general.
Okay.
So if you have talent
Okay.
and you have a proper management, chances of you succeeding are way, way high. If
Okay.
you have talent and your management is not, that polished, then it doesn't matter how much talent you have. Somebody with just, like, let's say, less talent could beat you easily. So it has to be proper management who understands the business,
Okay.
plus good talent.
Okay.
It has to go hand in hand, but you have to have proper management.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a manager in Kenya who is better than you?
None. And this is why I say none. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at somebody who believes in himself 100%. Nothing I ever achieved was handed to me, and nothing was by luck or anything. Everything was a matter of, opportunity meets preparation. I was prepared for every moment. That does not happen. I started understanding the music business when I was in primary school. I would watch shows like Music Mogul. I know a lot of managers don't even know what that is. That's true. So for me, and then also, I'm a product of learning. I learned from every other manager in the game. They might not know that, but I learned a lot from Dennis from Kaka Empire.
They know it's fire, bro.
Yeah, I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you for a fact. I used to be, there's a period of time he was Otile's management in a way.
Yeah.
I would be with Otile and I would just be taking notes. Okay. I'm always ready to learn. There's times I learned from my very good brother, Mike Mutenyo. You understand? From Terrazzo New Media. They're doing amazing work. I remember my first proposal. Like I said, I didn't start as a manager, right?
Yeah.
It was basically copy-pasting what Mike did. You understand?
Okay.
I remember Marek, Sauti Sol.
Yeah, I want to tell you about Marek.
Yeah.
Because Marek is fire, and you're saying there's
That's
no
what I'm
act.
saying. So I learned from all these managers.
Okay.
I'm always ready to learn. You can't, huwezi shindana na mtu anataka kusoma kila siku, bro. You can be the best of the best, but trust me, whoever's ready to learn is always going to up his game.
Okay.
And that's the difference. And that's why you see, until today, for somebody like me who doesn't even have like numbers like that, to believe like I'm going to build one of the biggest record labels to ever come out of Kenya.
Okay.
Bro, it's not by luck. A lot of people look at me like I'm crazy, but I'm not. That's because like I believe in myself. I've learned the game. I've still learned the game.
Okay.
And I know with time, the work is going to speak for itself.
Okay. So Marek, Marek.
I said, if you ask me in anything,
yeah.
Are you better than anybody? In anything that I'm in,
yeah.
I'll say I'm 100% better. That's just because I believe in myself.
Believe in yourself.
If you ask me who dresses better than you, I'll say no one. If you ask me who does business better than you, no one. Because I have to believe in myself, bro. If I don't believe in myself, who's going to believe in me?
Okay.
And then the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
However, there's also a saying that real recognizes real.
And I did that.
No, but sometimes it's logical to accept defeat, re-strategize, reorganize, and attack.
What defeat are we talking about?
No, like for example, if you know there's like you've said, which is good that you learn from a couple of managers as well.
Yeah.
Even you'd come and say, yeah, I know, but there's one person who's a little bit, but I'm working on it. But you're from the mentality, no, there's nobody.
Bro,
I'm the G.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think who's better than you when it comes to what you do? Somebody who's better than you when it comes to what you do. Any space. When it comes to MCing, when it comes to comedy, who's better than you?
Bro, me, there's a couple, bro. Can give you names. And this, Steve Harvey.
No, bro. We're talking. If you ask me,
local
I'll
in
tell
Kenya.
You want me to tell you Steve Stout?
Uh-huh.
You want me to tell you we're just talking about your own space right now.
Okay, I understand you, bro. I really get the part for self-belief.
You have
I
to
do.
believe in yourself.
And that is why I believe in myself so much. I do a couple of things that most Kenyans still can't comprehend. They're like, why are you doing this and this and this? Why can't you just? And I'm like, because you don't understand it. But I believe But later when you'll get to the program, I would have already moved a mile. So you'll be a little bit behind me. So I understand that part. But I also understand the part for I know I still want to dress like Otile. I still want to dress like Noriega Don. I still want to rock suits like Burale. I still want to be calm and soft-spoken like Burale.
Yeah.
I still want to be that sober mind where sometimes when I see things, I don't want to react like the old Obinna, where I'm reactive. Right now, I want to be more of... I look at things and I'm a very sober-minded individual because of even the things, we learn every day.
Yeah.
And we grow. And the people who don't accept mistakes or learn are the ones that are stagnant.
Yeah.
Myself, I learn and I'm like, oh, so I could have done this way. Okay. I could have done this. So I'm also in that space.
Yeah.
But you are not in that space.
No, we're actually in the same space. That's why I asked you a very simple question.
Okay.
Tell me who's better than you when it comes to what you do.
In my space.
Yeah.
In Kenya.
Just give me some names. Say, this person is better than me when it comes to emceeing. This person is better than me when it comes to...
Okay, emceeing, let me give you a couple of numbers. Burale?
No, say Burale is better than me.
Burale is better than me when it comes to emceeing.
Okay.
MC Jesse is better than me when it comes to emceeing. Jalango is better than me when it comes to emceeing. Who else have I seen as an amazing? I think the three. But I've also learned a lot from them. Like I remember the first biggest event I did as an MC. Like I used to do a lot of campus events, but a major corporate, I don't remember what it was, but it was at KICC. And we had like over 60 different countries, the dignitaries and everything. And I was the MC.
Yeah.
And Burale, I think, came to do a talk or something. Then Burale went on stage before me. I was like, my nigga, we gotta go back to class. I know. And I've also learned so much from Jalango, and I've learned so much from MC Jesse and other people. But I still sit down, I'm like, I don't understand how you just get on stage, just start dancing. I'm like, me, if I get on stage, I just like, Obinna. And then Burale will just get on stage and it's just, praise the Lord. This is your friend. And so I recognize that. And I'm still learning. But wewe umesema kuna mwenye amekushinda. Ni sawa. Tuta revisit.
I think wewe unachanganya. I'm not taking away from anybody who's done impeccable work in my space. And that's why I said I'm a product of learning. I've learned from like every other manager in the game. I couldn't learn. Yeah. I couldn't learn from you if I didn't think you had something to offer. That means you're probably better than me in certain aspects. Yeah. But you see, bro, if I'm going to learn from you, 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 and then I have my own other, understanding. Why would I sit down now? If you asked me the question way back, I could tell you, bro, I have like a crazy long way to go. This person is better than me.
Chambua hivi. Imepik. I see we continue.
Not really.
We're good? We are live?
Yeah, we are.
Am I imeenda tena? We are still live. Let me see.
Wow.
Let me see. We're live. Ati nimedhani bundles zangu zimehang. Kwani stima imepotea. Big up to Noriega, always believe in yourself. Okay, Samaki, good show. Mulu, Siovo, thank you so much. Luku Safi, asante sana. Iko sawa, Asha Wafula, asante. Aya, to continue. Animona, tuko live, to continue. All right. Had you finished your statement?
No, not really.
Okay, we can retake
and
it.
Also, I feel like we're the new generation, yeah.
Okay.
So we have to inspire and raise men that, truly believe in themselves.
Okay.
We want to raise gentlemen that can, believe like they can go out there and, conquer the world. You cannot be able to achieve anything if you don't believe in yourself.
True.
And this is not a matter of, competition or who's better than the other, really. It's about just you being self-aware about yourself and what you can be able to achieve when you truly know that, you believe in yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't take away from anybody who, came before me or who's going to come after me. Everybody will do their thing. But if you ask me how I do what I do, I'll tell you I do it to the best of my ability. And that's what makes me the best.
So, from what I'm getting, this is the last part I'm adding on this vibe conversation we're having.
Yeah.
You don't believe in the part for a true gentleman realizes their strengths and their weaknesses, acknowledges them, and works on them.
No, you're wrong. A true gentleman must acknowledge their weaknesses.
Okay.
But what you're trying to say is not my weakness.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. It could be somebody else's weakness,
Okay.
which is fine.
Okay.
But that's not my weakness.
So what's your weakness?
My weakness?
Yeah.
It depends on what grounds exactly, because there's a lot of... It's like you're asking me, what's your weakness when it comes to like women? I'll answer. When it comes to maybe personal relations, business, just your own personal life. I feel like it's a wide...
Okay.
It's a wide,
cool.
wide context.
Let me now switch the conversation a bit. Let's go to management.
Yeah.
The part for you being on Otile's team for a while. What was it that you were doing different that other managers were doing that helped put Otile where he was? He's among the top paid artists in Kenya even now.
Yeah.
Most streamed.
Yeah.
What is it that you're doing that other managers are not doing? Come on, don't be stingy with info. Bro, don't be stingy with information. I knew it. I knew you'll go that direction.
No, I think...
There's an upcoming manager who's learning from you, bro. Give them, two, kidogo two.
And this is why I tell you, like...
Harusheka mtama.
Yeah. You see...
Where is your plus? There you go. Connect. So just connect on that one. We see. But we are back. Yeah. DJ Buzi Vevo. Yeah, I can see you there. Esther nilima mitambo iko na shida. Yeah. So it's a new house. Sasa tumeingia sasa tunaona drainage system kidogo, una flash hivi inatoka kwa sink. Yeah, but we will. Don't worry. We are working on it. But nobody can stop reggae. Reggae has to continue. Na sasa hapa kukinyesha, mutaimba Yesu ni Bwana. Madhamu hii mabati venye nimeona hivi. Ai. Anywho, we continue. Apologies for that, Don.
So sure.
You are saying something about whatever you say is going to be scrutinized.
Yeah, I said the question that you asked, previously is quite a tricky sort of a question, because like I said, you're speaking to somebody who understands that, anything I'm going to say or, anything that comes out of my mouth right now is going to be subject to, personal interpretation and, public scrutiny. So, of course, I have to choose my words carefully. We've seen this before where somebody with just maybe good intentions and just wanting to share a few things, about the game, and then the whole social media just turns it around, and people just start talking a lot. But when you ask me what is it that we as management did different, I'll tell you it's not in comparison to like what other managements are doing, but for us, especially my own personal opinion, I believe we focused more on building the brand. Because you see, there's two different, I feel like there's two different approaches. There's people who, like, let's say you're a celebrity and you're focusing on how can we go get this deal, you understand? How can we get money from these other people? How can we talk to, these guys to do this and that? But for us, we focused on building the brand to be such a strong brand so that now it's actually people just approaching us for business. And that's why what people don't understand is Otile never attended any business, meetings, because we was on demand 24/7. We built such a strong brand that we would be having business every single time. So we focused more on the brand, good music, proper, image for the artist, marketing, PR. So when you have a proper package,
Okay.
then it's just ready for the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all about building a stronger brand that will now attract.
And that's why when you look at even my approach for my, my new artist, Lexus, who's a very, very gifted artist.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. A lot of people are asking us, why are you guys not all over? We're working on the music first. We want to make sure the music is really good. Number two, we're working on the artist image, the brand. We want him, like, when people see, they just see the music and they see something, they just know, okay, this is Lexus as a brand. And then also, branding is a lot. We want him to know how to speak to people, how to do proper interviews. Because, like, sometimes it's not about what you say, it's how you say it.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't really understand that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moeri anasema his voice is too low.
It's too low?
Alafu kuna Farm Tours Kenya anasema nakukumbuka Noriega pale UN 2014. You at UN?
Yeah, shout outs, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So wanasema inua kidogo. Esther Shilato, self-belief is good, but recognition of people playing the game better is also important. Okay, I think that is the same conversation that we already had. Any mistakes that you made as Otile's manager that you could have done better?
Bro, I did a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
I'm a product. I believe I've learned more in my failures than, the success.
Okay.
And I did a lot of mistakes. Mistakes are part of the game.
Yeah.
And true winners must go through certain, losses. There is no winning without mistakes. So we did a lot of mistakes. Of course, I can't talk about them, like I cannot pinpoint them, but of course we did a lot of mistakes. Everybody's bound to make mistakes. But the most important thing is when you learn from the mistakes and you become better day by day.
Okay. All right. Then, you guys who are winning team, let's get your order of events. Your side of the story. Why did you guys separate? Because you guys were a winning team. You said it yourself, match made in heaven. At some point, Don is no longer my manager. Now I have this brief shorty is my manager. Then you're like, okay, now I have my own record label. Lexil is signed here. And I thought Lexil was signed with Otile Brown for the longest time. What happened?
I think when you asked me that question, because what's crazy is I found out the reason just recently too. Yeah, I saw, him saying, he realized, I wanted to be boss. So until today, I haven't really understood what that means, to be honest, because I don't think that makes any sense. But, like I said, sometimes, everything good must come to an end. And maybe that was just what was meant to be.
Otile said they agreed, right? I think Otile said, you guys had an amicable understanding.
We spoke about, us going our separate ways, yeah?
Okay.
And I don't want to talk a lot in regards to that, yeah? But the conversation me and him had was okay, it's time for us to go our separate ways.
Okay.
But if you ask me the reason, because there's a proper reason why, hey, you understand, why did you, okay, we have to leave because this and that. I don't know. I can't tell you. You understand?
Oh, wow.
But if you say we talked about, us going our separate ways, yeah, of course. And also I saw an interview where, I think Mzazi asked him, and they said, they asked, Noriega ana kinyongo. Is it kinyongo?
Yeah.
Kinyongo kweli?
Kona kiwaru.
Yeah. And I was like, siwezi kona kinyongo kabisa. You see, we did what we did, yeah?
Yeah.
But the only thing I just didn't like, or maybe my disappointment, was just the whole thing, what you know, just basically the whole
How you are fired?
how. No, I wasn't fired. I can never. I wasn't fired. You know, fired means you're employed, and then
But you are employed.
no, I've never been employed. My arrangement with Otile was totally different. That's why I'm telling you, our business structure was totally different. I've never been employed. I've never been fired. It was just a matter of us having to part ways. And that's why I can tell you for a fact, I still don't know the proper reason why we had to go our separate ways. It's just that I'm a gentleman. And when you reach a point where it's not working, you can't force it. But if you're talking about fired, there has to be like, you of course you understand what employment is. There's got to be like, you can't just be fired. You just can't get fired without a reason. But for us, we just had our own arrangement, business arrangement. We structured the whole business differently.
Okay.
And when it reached a point where, you know, where like it was for us to go our separate ways, we had to go our separate ways. And that's why it's crazy. You know, I didn't even know like we was gonna do like an announcement. You understand? I actually saw it.
Ulifikiria utafutwa kazi chini ya maji?
No, I'm telling you.
Niaje bro, tumemaliza then.
No, like I didn't even know like we was gonna go live. You know, like, hey, let's do like a press release about us going our separate ways. I just had to find out online like everybody else. You understand? And that's where my disappointment came from. Okay. The fact that, you know, we have such a great, you know, business relationship, yeah? And then I don't even get like, you understand, like, a heads up, like, hey, let's announce this. And then also, why would you need to announce? I would have thought this is somebody you want to have in your corner, whether we're in business or not. Have you seen, how many other artists do you think have changed management in the past?
Many.
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you see it public?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm somebody who I can still give you the biggest deal of your career right now, even if I don't work with you.
If you see something, this is a good fit for this guy, yo, what's up? Pull up.
Until today, a lot of people, I still pass business to the new management. I have a lot of contacts. People call me from over the world in Kenya. Every single day, I'm just, hey, let me forward you to his new management.
Okay.
So, ukiongelea kinyongo, sina kabisa.
Hauna kinyongo.
But I just didn't appreciate the whole, you know, because we need to be gentlemen. It was as easy as just saying, hey, Noriega, I feel like, you know, let's make an announcement because of this and this and that. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Why not? Or maybe I feel like if you do an announcement, there's this and that. And then also, you have to realize I'm somebody who spent a good amount of time building business contacts and networks. So there was not enough time for me to even just like do a proper handover, you understand? Or even just communication to like our partners, you understand? Yeah. Our you know, sponsors, our promoters who are very, you know, instrumental in, you know, the business. So how am I supposed to react when the CEO of this big company calls me, hey Noriega, what is this we're seeing online? Sometimes I was still trying to finish up on some business deals. So what do you think that did, you know?
Okay.
So that's the only part I didn't like. Apart from that, I've never had anything against him. We don't communicate, which is fine. And I wish him the very best, you know, with his new management. But, you know, that's just it. I just didn't appreciate that part.
Since the day that you guys separated with Otile Brown, have you guys spoken? Text, WhatsApp, Instagram, call?
So when the press release went live, because I didn't have like a lot of time, the next day we spoke because I was now handing over the pending businesses to his new management. And since, you know, he never really introduced me to his new management, I just had to do it directly with him. So, and it wasn't like a lot of deals really. So I just called him, yo, bro, you know, we have this going on. This is where I'm at with this, you know, this and these clients.
Okay.
This one is confirmed. This is not confirmed. But, you know, since you've made an announcement and there's no reason behind it, people might not really understand, and they might not even have faith in, you know, me still handling the business. So
Yeah.
speak to this person, right? Finish up this deal. This is where I'm at with them. We agreed on this and that, but I feel like you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just, you know, and then that's it. From there, never communicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We also spoke with Otile about artists
Yeah,
and
yeah.
art.
Yeah.
And this conversation sparked a lot of conversations online for the last week or so. It's been an online debate that has just been ongoing
Yeah,
about international artists. Like, I'm sure you saw the story.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, Chief, zoom out a little bit. The table, bro. This thing is painful. Umenilipia meza bana, umeniweka hapa kwa shingo hivi ni kama umeninyonga na tie. So, the international artist conversation, different people see differently. Bro, tumepigwa vita, tumetukanwa, tumenyoroshwa, tumefanya nini. But I was leaning on Otile's side
Yeah, yeah. I saw
based on his explanation.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, yeah, makes sense, makes sense. What do you think? Do we have an international artist in Kenya? And what are we doing wrong? And who is an international artist?
Exactly. Let's
Okay.
ask ourselves that question.
Okay.
Who is an international artist?
Okay.
I think a simple definition of an international artist is an individual who has gained recognition
Okay.
and acclaim for their artistic talents and contributions to the community
Yeah.
on a global scale.
Okay.
That's my definition of an international artist.
Okay.
So if we go by that definition, I believe we have international artists in East Africa. And I think that statement was a misguided and misconstrued statement. Yeah, coming from him, because I'll tell you what.
I'm listening,
talk,
bro.
Let's talk about
Listening.
let's talk about our very own Sauti Sol.
Okay.
This is a group that has, you know, been recognized by Grammys, right?
Okay.
For their contribution in the works of, you know, Burna Boy's album, right? We're talking about recognition, yeah? We have even Diamond Platnumz, that's the biggest artist in East Africa. It would be wrong to take away, you know, from what he has, you know, done
Yeah.
to where he is right now. He's been nominated for BET Awards a couple of times. He's been a winner of, let's say, MTV EMAs for maybe 3 times. You know, an award which, you know, I think Alikiba has also won.
Okay.
We have somebody like Rayvanny, who's done immensely well also. He's won, like, you know, and recognized, you know, globally on different platforms. And not even just that. We can even talk about Eddie Kenzo, who's, you know, featured in, you know, the album by Otile. One of the first, you know, East Africans to get recognized by the BET Awards. So these are like proper, you know, platforms. I know some people might have, you know, questions on how maybe the awarding was done. Some people might say, oh, some did not deserve, some maybe bought the awards, da-da-da-da. But the truth is, like, you know, I feel like we have a lot of international acts, but also what I didn't like about the whole thing is, you know, he spoke a lot of important, you know, things in, you know, in his interview. You know, the fact about, you know, just East Africans having to up their games, which is true. The only thing maybe he kind of had him like think we don't have international acts is now when you start doing comparisons. Of course, you can't compare the level at which Nigerians are playing this game to us as East Africans. Our industry is still, you know, young compared to Nigeria. Nigerians don't play. We're still trying, until today, we're still trying to understand the music distribution.
Okay.
You understand? A lot of A-list artists don't even understand how that works.
Yeah.
But Nigeria, even the youngest new acts, they don't play about the distribution because they understand the business of the music starts from the music itself. But over here, we believe if I can get so many shows, then, you know, I'm in the music business. And that's where we go wrong. And that's why you see, like, maybe most artists here don't even like to like, collaborate. Because they think now, you know, if I support you and you become bigger than me, you get all the shows and I might not be able to get some. But in real sense, you know, at the top, it's more about collaborations and not competition. That's why you see people like Wizkid, when he has, like, let's say an O2 Arena show, he's going to bring up the youngest new artist in the game.
Okay.
You see somebody like Ashake, he brings out the whole team, A-Star. Rema actually brought out A-Star. They believe in collaborations, bro, because they understand when we work together, you know, we take the game to the next level.
Okay.
So the reason why we're still struggling is because most artists don't want to collaborate. That could be one reason. They just believe in, okay, I'm better than this person. I want to do this. I want to do that. Because how can you tell me until today, how do we not have like a collabo between, okay, I think people might just twist the whole thing, so let me just leave it there.
No, come on, bro.
No.
Nah.
I was going to say something.
Just say
because
it.
These are...
You scared?
No, I'm not scared. It's just that I'm not trying to start a war that I cannot finish.
Just mention.
But the truth is, artists in our space, and I'll talk about Kenya, they don't like to collaborate. It's always competition. And if they collaborate, I'll tell you what, and some will come and say, but we've seen this guy collaborated with this person. They're very smart. He's going to collaborate with somebody who he knows they don't have an edge, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
He knows, like, I'm still going to support you, but I know deep down, I talk vile.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But they'll not support that one artist who
really needs it or is talented and is fire.
Yeah. But, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to start a war.
But
we just need to do better. That's what I'm saying. We just need to come together, work together, because the cake is big for everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do a roll call.
Yeah.
Like 5 different artists who you think if they pair up, they can give magic. Do 5 so that at least when you mention, they'll not narrow it down to 1.
That's a very smart move, but I want the fans to tell us. What pair do you think?
Come on, Nori.
No, I know that question.
Ah, man.
Please let us know what
Nori's
pair.
playing too safe on this show.
No.
Like, you can't just say, come on, I want Octopus and Calligraph to be on the same jam.
It's because if I say the names, this is something that we already tried to make happen.
Yeah, but it's a conversation
it just didn't
starter.
come to fruition.
Yeah, it'll make people start thinking, and probably they might do it.
The fans also know. Trust me. The fans are very smart. They know.
Do you guys know? How mechanganyiki?
They know. They really know.
Wow, Nori, it's okay. We were like, then just decided to bring us somewhere here.
No, it's because, like, for me, I'm not trying to create animosity between, you know, artists.
No.
So I want people, I just want people to just be in a space where we can collaborate, we can work together, we can build together to make sure, you know, we have a very, you know, successful industry. Because the music is a multi-billion-dollar, you know, industry. And we're not even close to kidogo, just because we don't want to work together. So that's all I want.
Sauti Sol and Otile.
The fans, I told you the fans know. They'll tell you. They're probably way smarter than me.
Sauti Sol ana ngoma na Otile?
Sauti Sol na Otile kwa ngoma?
Huh. Oh, okay. Haya, ndo hizo, mlete majina.
Please, mafans watuambie
Mlete
tafadhali.
majina hapo.
We want to correct the industry, sawa?
Okay.
Let us know what combination of artists would have made such dope music by now. Because look at Jukes, Diamond, they're working together, right? Jukes Mario, Alikiba Mario, Harmonize, and they're always working together, bro. Because when we work together, we solidify our industry, we become stronger. We have so much good music, you know, in our space. Yeah.
Ego is killing us.
I don't know if it's ego, but...
Bro, I know. I've tried.
So you know what's going on.
I know what's going on. Like, I had to call Willie Paul and tell him to get in studio with Musa Jakadala. They got in. And also Clones was on the jam. They did a jam with Musa because I felt they would do magic. And I know both of them. So I called Willie Paul. I'm like, bro, have you thought of Musa? I feel you guys and Musa Jakadala can be fired. Then I called Musa. I was like, bro, you and Willie Paul. And then they went to the studio. I sat with Musa. I told Musa, I thought they could have done better. And Musa said he was rushed because he's used to marinating his music. Like for Benga artists, for them to record, they sing the song like 7 months plus before they get the studio. So when we got the studio, he told, get in the booth. Okay, which is the sound is different and everything. So he felt that way, but it could have been better. But here we are. Ati Masauti fit Willie Paul, Lexil Masauti, Steve Osimboboy na timiti that. Willie Paul na Bahati.
They can do like a whole list.
They
all know.
There's a lot of people that can do magic.
Let's work together. Let's stop all this. There's too much politics going on in the music game.
Okay.
It's too much.
Now let's come to your record label. Lexil is the first artist you signed. Lexil was signed with Otile. How did that happen?
Lexil was signed with Otile previously, and then he got dropped.
Okay.
And then I signed him.
Okay.
Because I believe he has crazy potential.
They say sound is not Kenyan though.
And that's the point.
His target audience is not here.
And that's the point because, and you know, every artist is gifted differently.
Okay.
So for him, his sound is just such a great, unique sound with an international touch to it.
Okay.
And that's the direction we're actually, you know, working towards.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure, as you know, the record label, we work on him, we brand him.
Okay.
If you look at even the way we just do our production, the music, it's not just the usual, you know, sort of a production. We're going above and beyond, investing crazy in the brand to make sure the music has that international, appeal.
Okay.
And the videos are up to that
A1.
international, standards.
Okay.
He actually just dropped a new song. It's called Down for Love. Y'all just go watch it. Lexil's Down for Love. Then come and let us know what you think about the song.
If you're also down for love, check it out. Check it out. Any other artists you're signing on your label? Because I've seen there are some people here are asking, come on, as a sign upcoming. There's another guy here. Let me see if I can find him. He was also saying, Janja Africa. Obinna, an upcoming artist, he said uprising artist. Ask Noriega kama he can support and bring out the best in me. So, new artists you're signing, are you looking to sign other people? How are you moving?
Yeah, the reason why I started the record label, RKC, is called RKC Record Label.
RKC?
Yeah. Reginald Kings Company. Reginald Kings.
Reginald
Kings.
Yeah. Company. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Reginald is basically the name of my father, and it means a king. So I said Reginald Kings Company. Okay. Yeah, so it's supposed to be a group of companies. Okay. Now RKC Record Label is under that conglomerate. Okay. Because we're trying to do really amazing stuff.
Okay.
In different sectors of the economy. But yeah, the reason why we started the record label is to be able to still support and give chance to, talented individuals who have, talent.
Okay.
And I'm always ready to, listen to, upcoming artists and, support them in one way or another. So we have a page, RKC Record Label.
Okay.
Just go send your DMs. And also you can reach me directly at Noriega Don self.
Okay.
Send me the DMs and somebody will get back to you in regards to, and we're always, every day, we already have like new artists that are signed, but it's a matter of just strategy, time of release. Yeah, but we still have like 5 artists that are signed.
That are coming through.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I let you go, let's talk on the fan side.
Yeah.
What do you believe or think the fans can do to help better the entertainment scene in Kenya? We have a lot of backlash from Kenyan fans.
Yeah, yeah.
They say Kenyan artists sing stupid songs. They are not this, they are not that. Other people are doing better, da. And artists come through like, we're putting in the work. Why are you guys not appreciating? Why are you guys comparing us with A, B, C, D? What do you think the fans can change so that at least we can be better?
I think the fans are amazing.
Okay.
The fans are beautiful. The fans are supportive, and I've seen it, you know, during my tenure as Otile Brown's manager, because when we started, it's the fans that actually made Otile to be who he is. Because, like I said, we were being fought by the corporates. For the longest time, we never worked with any corporates.
Why?
We were blacklisted.
Why? What did you do?
Just because, yeah, this is what happened actually. During, you know, these like agencies, I don't even know, like, the thing is, some of these corporates sometimes don't even understand what's going on in their own businesses. Okay. Because what they do is, like, let's say you're a big, you know, corporate and you have your events, you get an agency.
Okay.
So they trust the agency's word. So the agency will tell you, oh, I remember we were working with, I think, Blessed by Safaricom.
Okay.
In Mombasa edition, the Mombasa edition, and a lot happened. Whoever was the agency back then, there was so much going on. They just because, like, see, we work with contracts, yeah? We have agreements. And for me as management, if you don't go by the book, just know it's gonna be an issue. For me, when it comes to the business, bro, I don't speak any other language. I don't speak friendship, I don't speak relationship, I don't speak politics, I don't speak religion. I only speak business. So if you have an agreement with me and you go against the agreement, just know it's going to be an issue. So if we say, come pick the artist in this and this and that, I expect that to be.
How kuja na SUV?
How kuja na SUV?
Wali request cab?
Walituletea inaitwaje? Walituletea
double cabin.
And you know, the thing is, kitu ingine ni nini? It's not about pia kenye ulituletea. Sometimes we're reasonable.
It's okay how you also
chini,
approach the
tuangalie,
conversation.
Yeah, we'll just look at it like, okay, ni sawa tu, umekosea, but ni sawa. But there was just so much disrespect.
Kiburi.
Yes.
We ingia tuende location, wengine wamepanda.
You bring us, ni van, what's this van?
Noah.
Yeah, like a Noah.
Voxy.
And it has like 7 people in the car. Inside already. And you have my team, right? Because it's a team. There's photographer, videographer, there's security, there's DJs, and then there's Otile, there's myself. And then the audacity you have to tell us, simuingie tu, siwezi kubali mimi. So I refuse. And then they said, okay, this is the car that has been sent for you guys. Tutaambia watu watoke, nyinyi mwingine mwingie mfinyane. I was like, no, we're not going to do that. So of course, me and Otile, we had such a beautiful, you know, understanding. So we agree less because we're always prepared. So we had like a different means of transportation. So we just call for the backup. Yeah, just bring. So they bring like two Range Rovers to just pick us up. And then we tell the team, okay, now lead us to the hotel. Now they get mad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got pissed.
Hamutaki kupanda Voxy, unajifanya nyinyi ndio Range Rover.
So what happened? They call Nairobi now, the
agency.
Yeah, they call
the
biggest, yeah. Oh, this artist management is difficult to work with, da. But we just worked with you. We could have decided to not even continue with the agreement because that's breach already. It's in the contract. 3 SUVs for the artist.
Oh, you guys wrote that in the contract?
Bro,
And they signed it?
everything is part of the agreement. I don't play. We never played.
Wow.
Everything. You see us doing anything out there, it was in the agreement. And that's why it was an issue for us. Otherwise, I wouldn't have the upper hand to even tell you I can't. So, and then this is us just trying to be reasonable. So we have our own means. Because also the artist needs to stay fresh.
True.
You don't want to spoil his energy. So we tell them, okay, we're going to follow you. Let's go to the hotel. They get mad. Take us to the hotel, and then things...
This was from the airport?
Yeah, from the airport now to the hotel. Even the hotel, we put like a different hotel in the agreement. But they took us to, I think, Sarova White Sands. Still...
White Sands?
No, still, I compromised, right? I didn't bring an issue.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, fine. We just go. We got there. Right.
Where did you want to stay?
We always stay at English Point.
Or English Point?
Yeah, for us, our brand was very specific. And anytime we're in Mombasa, it has to be English Point. If we're in Kisumu, it has to be Acacia or Imperial Hotel.
Okay.
If we're in Eldoret, it's got to be Eka Hotel or the Boma.
Okay.
Anytime we're in, where else?
Kakamega.
Okay. Internationally. Okay, places that don't have like, serious hotels.
Yeah.
We would just make sure like they send us pictures for the hotel. Then we look for the best of the best, and then we
That's
just
where
walk.
you stay.
Yeah.
So you were to stay at English Point, Mepeleko White Sands?
To Mpeleko White Sands. But it wasn't an issue. We just went and stayed there.
Okay.
And then the back and forth. Day of now the show,
Okay.
because previously we refused to get into their car, and then they decided, okay, now we're not going to pick you up from the hotel. You have to bring yourself to the venue.
Wow.
See the pettiness. So I was like, okay, fine. We
We'll
have to do what we have to do. So they pick us up. No, we get our car. Then we're communicating to this point person. We get to the venue. There's 2 gates. Gate A, B. And I'm always, bro, I keep time. One thing about me, I keep time. Sometimes Otile would even be mad at me because I would wake him up for like a flight just so we can get there on time. Yeah. We're even spending time at the lounges at the airport.
Like, let's get there and wait.
Yeah.
Instead of, I even saw today for the show, you came like an hour early.
Exactly.
You pulled up, I was like, wait a minute, we're supposed to be interviewing someone else.
Yeah. Because I believe time is money.
True,
you have to keep time.
True.
So we still get there early. So I'm calling this person, bro, we're at the gate which one? A. He says, no, I told you to come to gate B. And it's on an events day, so there's a lot of people. So just to move from gate A to gate B is crazy.
It's a process.
So I tell the driver, okay, we gotta go to gate B. So we go to gate B. We get to gate B. I'm calling the same person. No, I told you to come to gate A. I'm like, bro, you just told us to come to gate B. So we have to go back again to gate A. And this is while we're in the car, Otile's name is being called on stage. Are you ready for Otile Brown? Mwalimu Retro. We can hear the noise. So good thing is, we had our team back then, people who were like, we were really, really close. Juma Maulidi, they all came in with Shafi Weru, Prezo. They just came in, to just enjoy the show with us. So I think we had a conversation with them. I said that Otile called him, I don't remember. And we were just like, bro, this is what's happening. Can you? Because you see, it's chaotic. There's a lot of fans. There's no way Otile is going to come out of the stage. We don't even know the direction. We don't know where to go. So we call somebody. Luckily, our team sends somebody, and then we manage. We get to the backstage when Otile has been called like maybe two times. Good thing is,
DJ was not set up, or someone was the DJ.
No,
Or you
that
had
time I
another
don't think
DJ?
we had Osama.
Yeah,
The
but the
music
DJ
was
has
ready
not-
already, yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
the
I'd
music
shared
is ready.
previously,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, okay.
So actually they started the music, because you see the artist, there's, you always have like a routine before your show.
Of course.
You
Like
want to
myself, I don't want people to talk to me. If I
exactly.
get on stage, leave me on my space.
Yeah. So imagine you're getting there,
And
you
you
need
need
to
to
go
be on
straight to the
stage.
stage. But because we respect our work so much,
Yeah.
and we care about the fans more than anything else,
A man's got to do what a man's got to
the
do.
show has to go on.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, Otile don't play about that. When it's time for him to just go and give the fans what they want, bro, it's go time.
Yeah.
So he goes to the stage, performs, an interruption. A very stupid interruption, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. Somebody just comes, takes the mic off of,
Text Mike from Otile.
yeah.
Who?
Off of Otile. It's online. People can go see. I don't want to talk. I don't want to say names.
See, if it's online, you can just
this
say
is
it.
something that was orchestrated properly. So they take the mic out of Otile, and Otile is looking at me like,
What's
what?
that? Funny security alikuwa?
That time we actually didn't have a personal security, so we were working with the security
for the event.
and that's where actually we learned. We were like, okay, because you see me, I'm a businessman. I can't fight. I can't be. You understand?
Me, I'm a businessman, but brother, don't.
Bro,
I'm like, what?
I
You want
can't
us to
be
handle this
inappropriate.
other business?
No, you see, I cannot be. It's not professional to start like being,
Yeah, getting a brawl or
Yeah,
something.
because you can actually get mad sometimes. Because for us, we work so hard to build a brand, so we expect the end product to be really, really good. So if somebody's going to do such a silly move just to dent our reputation, sometimes you might flip.
True.
Yeah, but then you don't want to put yourself in that position.
So you smile and wave.
Yeah, so Otile is looking at me. I'm confused
He's
myself.
on stage.
He's on stage, bro.
You are next to the DJ.
No,
How are you down?
I'm like the entrance, but where?
Oh, okay. At the stairs.
Yeah. So I'm like,
The person takes the microphone and goes where?
it was a shady interruption, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've never understood until today. And this is a big corporate show.
What happens next? Otile walks off stage. What continues?
So, of course, it was just, they wanted to do like an announcement. But you see, there's a proper way to go about things, right?
Oh, wow.
So that didn't happen. And then they did it on purpose. Because while all this was happening, even when we were just trying to find our way to the concert, I was getting calls from Safaricom, I believe Safaricom representative, if I'm not wrong, from Nairobi. Why you guys da-da-da-da-da-da? I'm like, no. We're just dealing with so much unprofessionalism that we can't even comprehend ourselves. But you see them, they're going by the word from the agency.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So already, I'm very smart to see the BS that's going on. So I'm like, okay, we just need to take it easy. So we just take it easy. I tell Otile, yeah, you just gotta finish the show. Who wants to even perform after you've been interrupted? Because the fans are going crazy, and then you take the show
Energy,
down,
yeah.
and then you want him to come back
Even
on
as an
stage.
artist,
That
you
doesn't even
build.
make
You always
sense.
go as you build. Yeah.
But for for the fans and just for professional courtesy, the show must go on. So we finish, we do our part properly, and that's it. Then from there, it's just all these stories. You guys are very unprofessional. Your management is the worst. And corporates, the way they work.
Yeah. One word from another person who
it just goes round.
is always like that by the... Someone has not even worked with you. What did you say about? Good. Blacklist.
I used to get calls from serious corporate calls after, and there would be the first thing they start is, "Hi Noriega, you're speaking to this person. Please don't be difficult." That's how they start the conversation.
Wow. So that is why you guys were blacklisted, because of the Mombasa show.
100%.
So, no
And then
corporate.
that show, and then there was also another show with another agency in Mombasa. They were not able to pay us, and like I said, our agreement, before the payment, there's no show. So they were not able to pay us. I think we did not perform the show.
Okay.
And then the same story. So you pay
Did
those
you
two
refund the
stories.
deposit?
It's in the contract. There's provisions in the contracts to guide us on what needs to be done in
Okay.
case, you know,
Okay.
such and such happens. So
Okay.
whatever in that contract at that time is what, you know, happened.
Let's briefly, let's look at this. What's your technical rider? How does it look like?
You asking that time?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't. Okay. Of course, it's just the usual, right? You
Okay.
gotta have transport.
Okay.
There's gotta be accommodation, and then
The
everything
transport,
else.
you've said 3 SUVs.
Now it depends. You know, we have like international shows, so there's the flight where business class tickets for that time was for 2 people.
Okay.
Sometimes first class tickets for 2 people, and then the rest in, you know,
Okay.
whichever. Then
Okay.
we have proper transportation. I'll just say, just good transportation. But now it's usually SUVs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hospitality rider, how was it like?
For us, we didn't care about. You know, we don't drink really, so we didn't care about that
Oh,
part much.
the
And then we believed like
white
when we come
towels.
to the shows. No, that part is standard. But I'm talking about like, you know, people put like the drinks.
Okay, you're gonna white towels go backstage.
But then for us, we come with our own towels. Just hygiene, basically. So we used to make sure, like, before most of the shows, we just have our own fresh towels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you see, somebody could still bring you a white towel, but it could not be a proper,
Okay.
hygienically white towel.
Okay.
So most of the time, we used to have ours. And then just the usual.
Do you know, I learned something from Otile. You are the manager around that time, I think. When Otile was with Vera, you are the manager.
Yeah.
So there's a time, let me not mention where, but there's a club I used to frequent. The boss or the owner was a good friend of mine, so all the time. Weekends, like, busy, Friday, pull up, Nini, I'll drive, then I like driving a lot. So I'll drive down, it's quite a distance.
Yeah.
So I drive down, some small coins, come, see your people, did a couple of times. Then Otile was called for a show.
Yeah.
Then I saw the reception, the flight, the SUVs from the airport and everything. I was like, hold up. Tujite kama mkutano kidogo. Sema, why are we driving a Nissan Bluebird Selfie?
Yeah.
For this distance, for this amount of money, does it make sense? And then I told my friend. So next time he reached out, he's like, yo, pull up. I was like, I've been doing this as a friend, but this is actually my red card. I actually had a red card, but I never gave it to him because I thought we were boys. And then I saw, I was like, but I'm your boy, so can you at least give me something?
Yeah.
To cut a long story short, my friend got offended and said, nimeweka kiburi. Those lines for, but you're my boy, we've come from far. I'm like, exactly. That is why you should allow me to grow. And since then, I never performed in that club again, courtesy of my friend. I performed there courtesy of another brand that was doing an activation. And they looked for another MC around, and they were like, if you really want a good MC, get Obinna who will do this. And that's how I ended up there. But I learned that from you guys because I'm like, wait a minute, why am I being charity?
Yeah.
And it happens to me currently, at this moment nowadays, I'm like, you have this, Obinna, this is my red card. And this is my hospitality rider, this is my technical rider.
Yeah.
Oh, but Obinna, no. It's fine. This is the much I can compromise without this. And then people, kiburi. So I really understand what you're meaning that part for. Because I had a story before, I don't know how true it was. Kuna pato tilale kwama, akasema sipopatiwa umbrella. Atoki kwa gari na umbrella akienda stage. There was a sun. I think it was either Mombasa or somewhere.
Yeah.
So the car is packed. He needs to go on stage. Then I think he said he needs an umbrella from the car to the staircase, to the stage.
Yeah.
Because I think the sun was hot and it was like a very short distance.
Yeah.
Something like that ever happened. So that's what I had in the spaces. I'm like, hey, Mazi. So you're talking now, I'm trying to understand because I've also had agencies do those two stories. This guy is difficult because we wanted this and this and this and this. And they're like, we wrote, we agreed, we signed. You're supposed to pay me before. You're supposed to give me this. You're supposed to. I've gone to places with my manager. Bro, we get to a place like this, you're taken to a lodging. And normally, before I leave the car, my manager normally, let me go check. He goes and comes back. He doesn't talk. Gets in the car, tells the driver, let's roll. We book another hotel. We pay with our money. Agency gets offended. every other artist is sleeping here. I'm not every other artist.
Yeah.
I would prefer not to sleep anywhere lower than my bedroom. It's either at the level of my bedroom or better. If it's lower than my bedroom, I don't want to. I'd rather sleep in the car or drive back. Agencies get offended. So, bro, I understand that part for your counsel because kiburi, kichwa ngumu, hard to work with because people want other people to compromise for their benefit.
Yeah, and that's why artists or any person, you know, deemed a celebrity should have what is, you know, termed as management.
Yeah.
Because you see, for me, I was ready to get all the hate. You would never hear anywhere, Otile sijui yako hivi.
The manager is taking the hits.
Yeah, I'll take every hit. And I even told him, bro, let them just, you know, hate me. Because for me, I already know either way, if I'm not with you, they don't even care about me. True. I'm here to do business. True. So I'll protect you. I'll protect the brand. Let's protect this brand so we can make money. Because at the end of the day, it's about business. Yeah. You keep entertaining such mediocrity and nothing is going to come out of, you know, the whole business. And that's why you see we never compromised on anything. I don't think there's any artist who was moving like Otile, to be honest. People can talk however they want to talk.
Yeah. But
when it comes to just how the brand was run and the movement, it was not just about how fast we were moving. It was about moving correct.
True.
That's why you'd see anywhere internationally, Otile will always be on a business class ticket. That was never debatable. Do you know how much a business ticket costs? So if you, and it wasn't even just one, it was two. Because I'm a business manager. And then
work economy, but
your time.
You are not the star.
But I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The power of branding. It reached a point where, as soon as we're in a business negotiation with anybody, it will be standard. They will be like, okay, we know it's 2 business tickets. We know it's 5 other tickets. We know the hotel is this. I didn't even have to say nothing because we've built such a big brand. That's why in the US, it was even first class. We was on the Q-suit Qatar. I didn't have to tell nobody, like, they just, the power of the brand, build a brand, leverage off of the brand. Build a strong brand to the point where you don't have to ask for anything. Let them just give you because they believe in the value that you bring. Because a lot of people, bro, it's not easy to pay $20,000 on just 2 tickets. Let's just be honest.
True.
You could still get a
$2,000 ticket. Venue, sound.
Yeah, but if you see somebody willing to do that and they break even, they understand this is a proper brand. And that's why you see Otile could have proper international shows. We had a proper successful US tour, selling out theaters, not clubs. You know, in the US, LA, Chris Brown has a show, same night. Busy Signal had a show. I think Burna Boy also. Otile has a show. Sold out. Why do you think that is? The power of the brand. And that's why you see, I think people just take it lightly. Like when you have somebody who really understands what they truly want and they're not ready to like compromise, people just take offense. But in real sense, when you truly understand what this means for the business and for your brand, you'll never compromise. And that's why you lost your friend, because you knew what it meant. And that was not a true friend, because a true friend will see, my brother is trying to like, you know, take himself up. You know what, let me support him more. In fact, bro, you want 2, I'll make it 3. That's a true friend. But that's somebody who just wanted to use you. And that's what happens in the music space. There's so many people who they're there for the wrong reasons. They just want to use you as a brand. And that's why, like I said, you need a protector. You need somebody to let... Bro, how many times I'll be in certain spaces and I even ask Jalango. Sometimes he would be the one to like, Noriega pana. He tells me, Noriega, please, I know you're right, but please. Otile is inside his SUV. I'm like, relax.
Unamenyana weko.
Not Vita, but I'm just saying he knows my manager is handling business. Because he of course he can see, he's paying attention. He can see that there's a bit of a scuffle, going on. But I understood what it meant to protect the brand.
Okay.
And I would stop at nothing to make sure, we was good.
Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Wow. We've had quite an interesting conversation. But people still watch it and different people take different parts of it. It is what it is.
That's for sure.
As we wrap up, 2 questions. Number 1, someone here ameuliza umeoa? Wacha nisomee swali venye iliandikwa. Do you have a wife? Na kwanza ni Morio. Anaitwa Ndeti Dennis.
Bro, acha mambo mingi bana.
Yes. So are you dating? Are you...
I've been married to the game for the longest.
Okay, you're married to the game for the longest.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you also dating the game?
I've been dating the game, married, divorced,
okay. But you just
remarried.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Finally, any other parting shot, any other information you want to put out there that maybe I might have missed?
I think maybe I just put more focus on, on my, my record label, the RKC record label, and the artists that are signed there.
Okay.
We have a very beautiful, opportunity to create something really good, and we just need, the fans' support. I know you supported us before, when we were working with Otile Brown, and now we're building other artists. Our main aim is, to uplift talent so that they can, build themselves to points where, they can, have an impact to the society and also be able to change their lives and their families' lives forever. So we just need your support as, fans. We have great talent by the name Lexus. I believe he's the now and future. So please, if you guys can, go support him. Go follow him on his pages. Go stream his music at Lexus. YouTube is Lexus. Social media Lexus Official. And let's just keep building the industry. It's a great industry and we have so much talent. And it's people like us who actually try to uplift the talent. So kindly, we need our support, your support, because we cannot do it without you. Otherwise, thank you so much. All
right. That's the match we have for this particular episode. I'll meet you guys later tonight. We have 2 lives coming through. We have Comrades Flavor and also we have DJ Shiti, Kulu Kulu Mnyanye. Comrades Flavor at 8 p.m., DJ Shiti at 10 p.m. Stay tuned for that one. On Thursday, we have Minjaki. You know Minjaki? If you don't know the current hottest sensation in town, you need to Google. Andika tu Minjaki online. Yes, you'll get to the program with that one. And also Wololo TV. They're coming through on Thursday. Stay tuned for that one. See you later.